everyone. So this week we're doing child experiences and what they've turned us into. So yeah, I guess we could just start with when I first moved from one school district to another, and I moved from Warren City Schools to Howland Township Schools, and the change was very drastic, and Warren Schools back then was much farther behind compared to Howland. In Howland, they were learning cursive and they knew multiplication and long division in 4th grade. And me coming into 4th grade, not knowing cursive, never hearing of it, not knowing what multiplication or division was, it was a big change, and I had a really hard time catching up and learning all of that. And I basically almost failed out of 4th grade. And for me that was really, really hard because I thought, wow, I'm just an idiot. I'm never going to be able to do anything with my life. I can't even do 4th grade. So it was really difficult, and for a long time I was really far behind my class in everything. It was really hard, and the only thing that I did catch up with a lot was English, and that was easy. But like everything else, like math, I was still so far behind for the longest time, and I still am not the best at math. And back then, in 4th grade, you're young and you think, wow, I'm just the biggest idiot in the world, I can't do this, and all my friends can. And no one took time to sit down with me and help me figure it out, so I was kind of on my own here, because my mom was working midnights, so I didn't see her very often. And my dad said, well, it's all on you, you should be learning it yourself. And that was really hard, and my teacher, excuse the language, was a total bitch, and she would not help me, ever. Like, she knew I was struggling, and obviously she knew. And she wouldn't take a moment to stop and help me. It was, you're on your own, have fun. And that was difficult, and it's really hard to teach yourself that. So yeah, for the longest time I thought, I'm just a moron, and there's nothing that I could do about that. So, to this day, I still feel like I'm not the most intelligent person, school-wise, but it's not like I'm stupid. It's just no one ever helped me figure it out, and it's hard to teach myself it. So, yeah, to this day, I'm still really insecure about my math and all of that, so yeah. And the second little childhood memory is my parents' divorce. And they got divorced, I was in middle school, which was probably 6th or 7th grade. So that was really hard for me and my sisters, and they were very young at that point. My one sister, I think, wasn't even in kindergarten yet. And hearing them argue and going through all of that was really difficult for me and all of them. And it got to the point where it was so bad my mom had to move out. And I was forced to take on the motherly role of the family. And that's really hard to do when you're in 7th grade, because you're still a kid yourself. How are you going to be able to help raise the youngest child who isn't even 5 yet and take care of a house? Like, that's a lot for a 12-year-old to do. So it was a lot, and it made my dad very bitter and mean towards me. And yeah, it's hard to talk about it still. It was a really hard time for me, and I got really depressed, and I stopped focusing on school a lot. I just kind of gave up on everything, because he would come home angry and yelling, and yelling at me because I'm the oldest one and I'm supposed to be the one taking care of things. And it was just really, really hard to do, because I'm so young still, and even to this day, because of that, if a person starts yelling, I get really, nervous and scared. So, if someone's mad and they raise their voice towards me or towards someone I hold near and dear to me, I get really defensive and I shut down. Like, I put up this giant brick wall and there is no getting through that. I freak out and I won't talk. I won't look at them. I won't do any. I just go into shut down. And it sucks because I want to be able to stand up for myself against that. But due to all of the past experiences, I don't. So it's really hard. And yeah, that one sucks. I'm trying to think of everything else because I had the divorce one and the school one. I didn't necessarily ever get bullied to my knowledge. I mean, I might have, but I never heard of it. So I can't really go off of bullying. But I've been cheated on a lot by boys, and I know that is horrible. And if someone did cheat on you in the past, then I'm sorry. I know how it feels, and I'm always here to talk to you. You can message me on my personal channel or on any of my social media or on my personal channel, and whatever you talk to me about will never be spoken about to anyone else. I'm here for you no matter what. And being cheated on is really hard. It hurts because you're putting your heart into this person and they're throwing it away and they're putting all of their attention towards someone else. So I know how it hurts, and I know how it changes how you feel about yourself and how you feel about the opposite sex or the person you're interested in. It changes your mind completely. And you think, oh, I'm useless, I'm ugly, I'm not good enough, I'm not this, I'm not that. And that's bull, because you're amazing how you are. If they don't see that, then fuck them. They don't deserve you in your life, and they're not worth it, but it does hurt. And for me, I've been cheated on multiple times by different people, and it's affected me in the long run because now I have trust issues with people. Like, I don't trust people easily. I don't let people into my secret life very often because I just can't. Because in the back of my head now I'm thinking, oh, if I let anyone in and I tell them all these things, they're going to leave me and they're going to go behind my back and they're going to tell everyone else, or they're just going to leave me and use it against me. So I do feel for you if you've struggled in school and you didn't get the help you needed, or if your parents have been divorced and it was a really bad one like mine was. I'm not going to go into detail because no one needs to know that. And my neighbor is now going to be using his lawn mower-y leaf blower thing. So if you hear that, I'm sorry. I'll try to hurry up now. But I do understand. I'm here for you, no matter what the circumstances that you're having. And you want to talk about it, then come to me or any of the girls in this channel. We're always here for you. And stay tuned for what Tia has been through and what she has become of it. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys next week, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week, summer, if it's still summer for you. But yeah, I will see you guys later, and I'll see you on my main channel with some makeup look in the next day or two. Editing and uploading is getting really hard for me on that channel now, because I'm running out of ideas. So if you have ideas, please help me, because partially I'm clueless and I'm just winging it. So yeah, I will see you guys later.